Hello, good morning, class. How's everyone doing today? Good to see you. Mr. Was it Peter? How are you? You're the one who joined the class the last time coming from Kenya. And how are you getting settled in our city? Okay, that's good. That's good. I hope you're taking your time to enjoy this beautiful city. Okay, all right, welcome. And how's every other person? How did you spend your weekend? Was it good? Okay, all right. Well, welcome to a business English class. And you who know that we've been on the subject of money management skills. And that's been our topic for some time. And we started with the origin of money, and we trace the origin of money that is started with the trade by barter, and that people have needs that needed to be made, and they begin to exchange their resources with the other to be able to meet their needs, and that was called trade by barter. And so that's how money developed from there to coins and then to fiat money. And all the way we trace the history of money till today, we have electronic money, and now we are faced with cryptocurrency. Okay, so you remember the whole of that story. And during the last lesson, we talk about being financially responsible. And I personally recounted to you my story of making financial blunders, and I know that each of us shared, some kind of experience that we had making some financial, decisions that were not correct or were not right at that point in time, and we paid the consequences. Good. So I believe that every one of us will not make such mistakes again. Now, that was our last topic, and we talk about being financially responsible. Who can remind me some of the things that we talk about during that time? We talk about making decisions, being able to make the right decision. So today's lesson is actually based on that major topic, making decisions. Because every day, we are making decisions. Every moment we're making decisions, and we are faced with many decisions all the time. All the time, even what am I supposed to wear now? What am I supposed to do now? We are constantly faced with decisions, and we have to take decisions almost every minute or every moment of the day. And sometimes because we are not schooled or we are not learned in the area of making decisions, we just make decisions based on face values. We understand what I mean is just based on the current situation without thinking further of the consequences of those decisions, especially when it comes to money. So our topic today is making decisions. It's part of the topic that we want to take time to be able to deal with, so that every one of us will come to the understanding of the processes that it takes to make a right decision. We are going to identify some major decisions when it comes to money management skills, and we are going to identify the steps that we will take to make those decisions, the decision making process. We're going to identify step by step that decision making process, and we're going to explain some factors that can affect our decision making process. Because we make decisions, but there are factors that affect our decision making process, and sometimes we are not cognizant of it. We don't take notice. We don't know we have been affected by this decision. We don't know why we take this decision, but sometimes we just take them. And we are going to identify some of those major factors that affect our decision-making process, especially when it comes to the area of money. How many of you, have made financial decisions, or delivery, not financial decisions that you later look back and you say, well, no, I think I was stupid. How many of you? Okay, so we all find ourselves that daily we are making decisions. And especially when it comes to the area of finances, sometimes we just, like I told you of my experience, when I went to that mall, I went to buy things that was for my third year exam, practicals. But, I saw a jeans that, that I've been longing to get. And without thinking through the right process, I make what I will call an impromptu. Who knows the meaning of the word impromptu? Okay, all right, thank you. An impromptu decision, just to be able to take what I want without thinking of the consequences and all what I had initially intended to do with that particular, finances that I had at hand. We are going to identify and explain, decision-making strategies also, and give examples when these strategies can be used. Not only will we identify decision-making processes and the factors that affect our decision-making process, we are also going to identify the strategies that we can use at each point in time when we are making decisions. So this is going to be a very interesting lesson, as we navigate this, this lesson. We are going to see that at the end of the day, you will be able to get out there and be able to make, practical decisions that will lead to your financial welfare. You will be able to make the right decision when it comes to money, and you will know the strategies, and you will know the processes that is involved, and you will know the factors, because when you actually know the factors that affects your decision making process, then you are able to sit back and say, okay, well, this one is a short-term, thing. I can manage that. Maybe I'm not supposed to take this decision at this point in time. I should be able to delay taking this decision. Most successful businessmen know how to take decisions, and this is not something that you just wake up and you have to be taught, just like we're learning, and you have to learn through the process, identify the factors. And some of us, as we go on this lesson, you find out that the factors that affect my decision making process when it comes to money will be different from the one that affects you. But in all, what we are going to find is that we all have some common factors. There are factors that affect every one of us, and then we can learn from those one, and there will be unique factors that personally affect you as a person. But that will be all right, because with the strategies that you will learn at this lesson or during this lesson, you will be able to make those right decisions. Also, you will be in the position to analyze influences of economic conditions or economic conditions that influence our decision-making process. Because when it comes to money-making decisions, economy is always a factor. It's one of the factors that affect our decision-making process. We'll be able to look at those economic factors, apart from personal factors like family, friends, peer pressure. We will look at all of that during this lesson. And I promise you, how many of you are getting excited already? And I promise you, at the end of this lesson, you'll be excited. You will be so well equipped to go out there and make good financial decisions.